Hello, pupils. You are welcome to another class, and I go by the name of Mr. James Paul. I go by the name of Mr. James Paul. Okay, so we are going to look at the subject biology. Now, this is to prepare you towards the upcoming WAEC and NICO exams. Okay, this is to prepare you for the upcoming and NICO exams. All right, so I'm going to wish you best of luck, and definitely I know that you guys are gonna pass your exams. You guys are gonna pass your exams. So we're going to go through all our past questions and answers. So there are 50 of them. So let's just take our time and enjoy ourselves while we go through the questions, and I will provide the answers. So are we ready? I think so. All right. So question number 1. The scientist who introduced binomial nomenclature in the classification of organisms was who? His name was actually Carlos Linnaeus. Okay, it's actually Carlos Linnaeus. All right, that's the correct answer. You can see. All right, I've clicked it, so that's the correct answer. All right, Carlos Linnaeus. All right, so let's go again. Question number 2. Which of the following statements is true about arthropods? Which of the following statements is true about arthropods? All right, it's going to be the third option, which is prothorax bears only have legs. Prothorax bears only have legs. Okay? All right. There we go. Okay, you can see that we are correct. All right. Now, which of the organization is Spirogera? Which level of organization is Spirogera? I'll take it again. Which level of organization is Spirogera? Okay. Now it will be cell. All right. It is the cell. All right. Now, the reason being is that Spirogera exists at cellular level of organization. Okay. Spirogera exists at cellular level of organization. So it now brings us to the correct answer, which is cell. All right. Okay. I hope you're still with me. All right. That's good. All right. Let's go. Question number 4. Going next to question number 4. The streaming of cytoplasm with paramecium is known as, can we guess? Can we guess? I take the question again. The streaming movement of cytoplasm within paramecium is known as, the answer is what? Cyclosis. Okay, the answer is cyclosis. And why is cyclosis the correct answer? It's because it's also called cytoplasmic. It's also called cytoplasmic streaming, and it's also referred to the streaming movement of a cell cytoplasm without deformation of the external cell membrane. Okay. All right. Did you hear me? Let me take you the explanation again. All right. As I said, it is cyclosis is also called cytoplasmic streaming, which is also referred to the streaming movement of a cell cytoplasm without deformation of the external of an external cell membrane. Okay, all right, so let's continue. Okay, correct. Let's continue. Okay, which of the following organisms is found only in plant cells? Which of the following organisms is found only in plant cells? Well, if you don't understand, let me take it again. Which of the following organisms is found only in plant cells? It is plastids. Okay, that's the correct answer. Plastids. Why is it plastids? Because plastids are membranes bound organisms found in a cell of autotrophic like plants, okay, of autotrophic like plants and algae, okay, and algae, okay. It is the site of manufacture. It's the site of manufacture and storage of important chemical compounds used by such cells. Okay. Now these are membrane bound organisms, all right, that are found in cells of autotrophic nature, all right, like plants and algae. They're actually algae, not algae, and algae, okay, and algae. Now these plants and algae, it is the site of manufacture and storage of important chemical compounds, all right, used by such cells. Okay, all right, so there we go. Now we continue to question 6. We're going to question 6. Active transport differs from diffusion in that active transport. Now, active transport differs from diffusion in that active transport. Active transport, what differs from diffusion? Now, the correct answer will be occurs in both plants and animals, okay? They occur in both plants and animals. Active transport differs from diffusion in that active transport. Now, which means that active transport is energy facilitated, okay, facilitated, thus the movement is against concentration gradient, all right? Okay, fine. Question number 7. Question number 7. Now, first of all, we're going to look at the diagrams, okay? The diagrams at your page, all right? Looking at the diagrams at your page, okay? Okay, now, first of all, the diagrams below are illustrations of an experimental setup to determine a type of tropic response in plants. Now, your duty is to study it and answer this question. All right, so you can see the diagram in front of you. Now, the question goes as follows. The type of response demonstrated is what? The type of response demonstrated is what? Now, the correct answer is hydrotropism, okay? The correct answer is hydrotropism. And why is it hydrotropism now? Hydrotropism is the growth of plant roots towards a source of water. I take it again. Is the growth of plant root towards a source of water. All right? Towards a source of water. Very good. Okay, question number 8. Question number 8. We're going to question number 8 now. I hope you stay with me. Stay still on the same diagram, okay? Still on the same diagram. The conclusion drawn from the experiment is is that what? The conclusion done on the experiment is that what? Now, the correct answer is that roots of plants are positively hydrotropic. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Roots of plants are positively hydrotropic. Okay, now, why? Plants' roots grow towards and not away from source of water. So plant roots always grow towards, but not away from source of water, which is very, very, very true. Okay, plants cannot grow. plants cannot grow without water. So yeah, it's quite obvious. Okay, all right, it's quite obvious. So question number 9. Question number 9. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Question number 9. So, question number 9. The odontoid, or let me correct, the odontoid process is found on the axis vertebrae. Okay, on the axis vertebrae. All right, that's the correct answer. On the axis vertebrae. All right, so question number 10. Here we go. Are we ready? A seeding was made to stand a solution of red ink for 3 hours, and a transverse section of the stem was examined under the microscope. The process being investigated was, I'll take it again. A seeding was made to stand a solution of red ink for 3 hours, and a transverse section of the stem was examined under the microscope. The process being investigated was what? The answer is ascent of water through the xylem. Okay, ascent of water through the xylem. Why is it so? Because water moves from the plant root through the xylem to other parts of the plant. I take it again. The water moves from the plant root through the xylem to other parts of the plants. Okay? Okay. All right. Here we go. Question number 11. Which of the following structures would carry out respiration? Which of the following structures will carry out respiration? Now, it is obviously germination, okay? It is germination, because germination is an energy-consuming process, and the energy comes from respiration. Is that understood? Take it again. Germination is an energy-consuming process, and the energy comes from respiration. Okay, simple. All right, here we go. Question number 12. Okay, question number 12. Question number 12. Are we ready? Question number 12. Which of the following substances is an excretory product of animals? Which of the following substances is an excretory product of an animal? Are we ready? The answer is oxygen. Okay? The answer is oxygen. Okay? Sorry. I take it again. Which of the following substances is not an excretory product of animals? So the answer is oxygen, because oxygen is only, it only refers to plants, because plants excrete oxygen, not animals. Okay, plant excrete oxygen, not animals. All right, okay, so good job so far. So let's go to question number 13. Let's go to question number 13. Question number 13. All right. Now, an example of home homeostasis. An example of homeostasis. An example of homeostasis in living organisms is what? An example of homeostasis is living organisms is, sorry, let me take it again. An example of homeostasis in living organisms is what? The first answer, the cooling effect resulting from evaporation of water from the body surface. Cooling effect resulting from evaporation of water from the body surface. Okay, all right, from the body surface. So we're gonna get that right. Okay. Now, question number 14. All right, are we ready? Okay. Ultrafiltration in a kidney takes place in the dash. Ultrafiltration in the kidney takes place in Bowman's capsule. Okay, in Bowman's capsule. All right. Okay, for further explanation, it's ultrafiltration takes place in the glomerulus housed in the Bowman's capsule. Okay, all right. So let's go to 15. Let's go to 15. The thyroid gland is located at the base of the what? The thyroid gland is located at the base of the neck. All right, at the base of the neck. All right. Okay, so let's go straight to 16. Okay, let's go straight to 16. Now, which of the following statements about the response of neurons to stimulus is correct? Which of the following statements about the response of neurons to stimulus is correct? All right. Now it is, are we ready? It is the last one, which is the intensity of stimulus must reach a threshold value before the neurons can be excited. Okay. The intensity of stimulus must reach a threshold value before the neurons can be excited. Okay, all right. So that is that for question number 16. Okay, so let's go to 17. Let's go to 17. Which of the following practices may lead to infection of the eye? Which of the following practices may lead to infections of the eye? Now, is it the use of what? Is the use of what? A use of contact lenses. Okay, is a use of contact lenses. It is actually a use of contact lenses because of what? By virtue of contact, the eye, in virtue of contact with the eye, the lenses can pass infection to the eye. Okay, so I don't recommend people using contact lenses because of this. Okay, I don't really, sincerely, I don't. Okay, so let's go to question number 18. The structure of gaseous exchange in breathing roots are what? The structures of gaseous exchange in breathing roots are what? It is what? The lenticels. Okay, is the lenticels. All right, that is the lenticels. Okay, now we go to question number 19. We go to question number 19. We have another diagram. So let's do this. Okay, the diagram below is an illustration of the life cycle of an insect. So study the diagram and answer this question. The adult insect in this life is what? An adult insect in this life is what? It is the butterfly. Obvious, okay? It is the butterfly. All right? It is the butterfly. Okay? So let's go to question number 20. All right? Let's go to question number 20. Still on the diagram. The larva is also known as what? We're talking about the butterfly here. So the larva of the butterfly is also known as what? A caterpillar. Because from a caterpillar, you'll get an adult butterfly. Is that understood? Okay. All right. So let's go to 21. Okay. Let's go to 21. The source of energy required by plants during food is the source of energy required by plants during food production is what? The source of energy required by plants during food reproduction is sunlight. Every plant needs sunlight. Okay? So energy production in every plant is called photosynthesis, all right? And is energized by sunlight, okay? All right, so it is sunlight. Is that understood? It is sunlight. Okay, question number 22. Question number 22. So we're almost halfway there. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Question number 22. One major difference between plants and animal nutrition is the ability of plants to synthesize, okay? To synthesize, all right? All right, let me take it again. One major difference between plant and animal nutrition is the ability of plants to synthesize. So, which is the correct answer? Okay, to synthesize. So, which is the correct answer? Okay, it is food for plants and animals. That is the difference. The difference is food for plants and animals. Okay, that's the difference. All right. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, question number 23. Okay, by what process is starch converted into maltose? By what process is starch converted into maltose? And the answer is hydrolysis. Hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is the answer. Why? Why is it hydrolysis among all the options? Because hydraulics of starch yields maltose and other products. Okay. All right. So question number 24 coming up. Okay, question number 24 coming up. All right, question number 24. Now, the accent of water in tall trees is mainly due to what? The accent of water in tall trees is mainly due to what? It's mainly due to what? What is it due to? Okay, it's due to what? Transpiration pull. Is due to transpiration pull. All right, why? Because transpiration pull is the process of water, evaporation through specialized openings in the leaves called what? Called what? Who can guess that? Called stomatas. All right. This enables water uprise or accent in plants. I take it again. Transpiration is the process of water, evaporation through specialized openings in the leaves called stomatas, all right? Now, these stomatas enables water uprise and accent in plants, all right? Okay, so question number 25 coming up. Question number 25 coming up. All right. Now, the duodenum of a person was surgically removed. Which of the following substances would have their digestion affected? Listen again. The duodenum of a person was surgically removed. Which of the following substances would have their digestion affected? Okay, will have their digestion affected. So it's going to be, well, the answer is going to be starch, protein, and lipids. It's going to be starch, protein, and lipids. Okay. So question number 26. Question number 26. Which of the following dental formulae represents the dentition in rabbits? Which of the following dental represents the dentition in rabbits? Okay, by the dentition in rabbits. Okay, it is this one. All right, so is this one correct? Why? Okay, why is because rabbits do not have canines, so you can see the C. Okay, so 0/1. Okay, so that 0/1, the C represents canine, so which means rabbits do not have canines, so this is the right formula. All right, that's the right formula. All right, so question number 8, we have another diagram again. Question number 27, we have another diagram again. Now let's look at the diagram below. Okay, the diagram below. The property of soil demonstrated is what? Is capillarity. Okay, is capillarity. All right, is capillarity. Why is it capillarity? Because capillarity is the ability of water to move up in so you can see that the tube is narrow. Okay, so okay, so the tube is narrow. Sorry, number 27. All right, sorry about that. Sorry. So are we ready? Okay, number 27. The property of soil demonstrated is capillarity, okay, which means water passing through a narrow tube. Okay, water passing through a narrow tube. Okay, all right, so we're correct. So let's continue. Okay, now, which of the following statements would have a correct observation at the end of the experiment? Which of the following statements will have a correct observation at the end of the experiment? Okay, is going to be the last one, which is the highest clay soil. Okay, the highest clay soil. Okay, which means that capillarities increases within the narrowness of a tube. All right, we increase the narrowness of the tube. So here we go. All right. Number 29. Number 29. All right. Now, the most important factor or factors that influences the ecological nature of an organism is or are they, what is the answer? What is the answer? Competition for food and space. Competition for food and space. Okay? Competition for food and space. All right. So, question number 30. We ready? Question number 30. Now, the diagram below is an illustration of organisms in an airtight aquarium. The most important factor needed by the organisms is what? It is what? Light energy. They need light energy. Why? Because an airtight aquarium rules out the need for oxygen and water humidity. So obviously it's going to be light energy. Is that understood? All right, good. Question number 31. Question number 31. Question number 31. Which of the following instruments is used to determine the turbidity? Which of the following instruments is used to determine the turbidity of water? Okay, is going to be the Searchy disc. All right, it's going to be the Searchy disc. Okay, number 32 coming up. Number 32 coming up. All right, number 32 coming up. In an ecosystem, the least efficient energy transfer link is from the least efficient energy transfer link is from the what? Secondary customers to depositors. All right, secondary customers to depositors. All right, good. Okay, question 33 coming up. I hope you all are still with me. Question 33 coming up. Okay. Xenophytes having the following characteristics aimed at conserving water, except the xenophytes have the following characteristics aimed at conserving water, except what? Except what? Except what? Okay. Broadleaf surface. Why is this? Why is broadleaf surface the correct answer? Because broadleaf surface helps in water losses against water conservation. Okay, so here we go. Question number 34 coming up. Question number 34 coming up. Okay, question number 34 coming up. An association between living organisms in which one lives on and feeds at the expense of the other is known as parasitism. Okay, as parasitism. Okay, an association between living organisms in which one lives on and feeds at the expense of the other is known as parasitism. All right, okay, parasites. This got to do with parasites. Okay, so go to question number 35. Question number 35. Okay, question number 35. When large numbers of organisms share limited space and resources, the immediate result is competition. That's the right answer. Competition is the right answer. Because why? Because once there's a limit space for organisms, for living organisms, they will begin to compete among themselves. They'll begin to fight among themselves. So it is competition, okay? They'll compete for space. All right. So let's go to 36. Question 36. Question 36. Are we ready? Which of the following disease is caused by bacterium? Which of the following disease is caused by bacterium? It is syphilis. Others are bacteria itself. So this syphilis is the result of a bacterium. All right. Okay. So question number 37. Conservation of wildlife is necessary mainly because conservation of wildlife is necessary mainly because what? Mainly because it prevents the extinction of species. It prevents the extinction of species. Conservation of wildlife is necessary because it prevents the extinction of species. We don't want species to be extinct. If species are extinct, they no longer exist on the surface of the earth. So that's why that is the correct answer. Okay, so question number 38. Question number 38. Now, let's look at what is here. Two unconscious patients, X and Y. Two unconscious patients, X and Y, whose blood group genotypes are AO and AB, respectively, who are able and okay, I'll take the question again. Sorry about that. Two unconscious patients, X and Y, whose blood group genotypes are AO and AB respectively, were transfused with blood from the same donor. Patient X immediately shows signs of difficulty in breathing, while patient 9 shows no negative reaction. Now, question is, patient X and Y are likely transferred with blood of genotype what? BO. That's the answer. BO. Question number 39 coming up. Question number 39 coming up. Now, still on the instance being given to you, okay? What should the hospital have done to prevent patient X from showing the symptoms described above? What should the hospital have done to prevent patient X from showing the symptom described above? They should have undergone an agglutination test. They should have undergone an agglutination test. Okay? All right. Question number 40 coming up. Question number 40 coming up. All right. The greatest contribution to genetic studies was made by the greatest contribution of genetic studies was made by who? Was made by Gregory Mendel. Was made by Gregory Mendel. Okay, that's it. Question number 41. Question number 41. Okay, question number 41. The exchange of genes between homologous on chromosome is called what? The exchange of genes between homologous chromosomes is called what? What is it called? It's called crossing over. Okay, it's called crossing over. So crossing over is the correct answer. Number 42. All right, number 42. Go to number 42. All right, look at the diagrams again. We have a diagram, sorry, again, right? The diagrams below are illustrations of the inheritance of coat color by mice J, K, L, M, and N are parents. The cross between two parent mice gave rise to offspring P, Q, R, and S. Which parent mouse is heterozygous for coat color? Which parent mouse is heterozygous for mice? Sorry about the mispronunciation with the mispronunciation of name. Okay, with pronunciation of name, but the correct answer is L. Okay, it's L. Okay. There we go. Question number 43 coming up. Question number 43 coming up. Okay. Which of the offspring is all homozygous? Which of the offspring is all homozygous? Okay. Which of the offspring is all homozygous? Now the answer is S. All right. Is S. Okay, so question number 44 coming up. Question number 44 coming up. Okay, genes that remain linked to, sorry, let me take that question again. Genes that remain linked are those what? Genes that remain linked are those what? That those ones on the same locus of the chromosomes, okay, are those on the same locus as chromosomes, which is the second option, which is the correct answer. Okay, all right, so there we go. Question number 45 coming up. Okay, a plant cell has 14 chromosomes prior to mitosis. What is the number of chromosomes in the daughter cell? It's still 14. All right, it is still 14. Because why is it still 14? It's still 14 because the number of daughter cells duplicates after mitosis. Okay, duplicates after mitosis, but the number of chromosomes remain in the same position. All right, okay, so it's still 14. Okay, so question number 46 coming up. Question number 46 coming up. The chemical bond that holds the basis of the two strands of DNA, two strands of DNA together is what? The chemical bond that holds the basis of the two strands of DNA is what? Is what exactly? Okay, is what exactly? It is the hydrogen bond. Is that understood? It is the hydrogen bond. So question number 47 coming up. Okay, question number 47 coming up. All right. Now we have another diagram. The diagram below is an illustration of one of the theories of evolution. Study it and answer these questions. Now, who proposed the theory of this illustration? Is the first answer, which is Jean Lamarck. Okay, Jean Lamarck. Okay, that's the correct answer. So question number 48 coming up. Question number 48 coming up. Okay, now we haven't, we still on the diagram. The theory supports what? What does this theory support? Theory supports the use and disuse of body parts. Okay, all right, good. We're almost there. Question number 49. In evolution, fossils are normally preserved in rocks. That is, dead animals for centuries and centuries ago are preserved in rocks. Okay, now we are getting to the last question, which is this: which of the following insects is not a social insect? And it is the house fly. It is the house fly. So now we've come to the end of our biology session. Please make sure you continue. Please make sure you subscribe to the IDC Learning Center YouTube platform. Okay, and keep in tab with us, because we're going to have so much more interesting videos to upload for you. So you only will have access to it if you subscribe. So yet again, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming WAEC exams. Bye-bye.